Bienvenidos a la Midwest Flyways podcast. I am your host, Cal Ness, and with me today I have Robert Basalo.
Robert.
Joey, what's up?
Not too much, man.
We also have Krabby Carter with us today.
Yup.
Some would
Yup.
even call him Quebby. So very Quebby.
Yup.
Carter.
But he got a new haircut, so he looks like a human being. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's out of his Amish era.
Well,
True.
Huge.
give it a month.
Give it a
Doinks
month.
and Amish, dude.
Doinks and Amish.
Doinks and Amish.
And funny part, Carter is the doink in Amish.
True.
Very, very Amish haircut you had before, so
Thank you.
yeah.
I went for that look.
Very Chicago look.
What is this haircut called? It's a low-cut fade?
This one,
Yeah.
I told the barber guy to just do it.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
So-
That was probably the best choice you ever made going in there.
That was good.
Did you feel good about it?
I think it looks
Do you
like
like
hair.
it?
Yeah, it's hair.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
does Maddie like it?
Yeah.
Or you just got it today. She didn't see it.
I got it yesterday.
Okay, so she saw it.
Yep.
She approves.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Joey, you shot a very good golf score. We
I
didn't
did.
talk about it on the podcast.
We
did not.
No, I know.
Okay.
No, I know.
Why
They
don't you talk?
They don't
tell
need
us
to know about
it.
my golf
oh,
scores.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Because
you love talking about golf scores.
Well, to my friends, yeah,
Yeah.
but not to everyone listening to the
Joey was
podcast.
1 under, guys.
Whoa.
For nine.
Yikes. That's it.
1 under.
For 9. It should have been 2 under.
No, I'm gonna pump you up. That's good. That's
felt-
really good.
Felt like I was on fire.
Yeah.
3 birdies in a row. Never done that before in my life. Felt
Yeah.
really good. Felt really good. And then the following week, shot a 43. And then was actually able to shoot another 9 by myself, but skipped a hole because there were 3 kids. So I just counted it as a bogey, and then I ended up shooting 8 over total.
On that hole.
No, like
Oh.
total. So I gave myself a bogey on the hole
Oh,
because I normally
yeah.
shoot a bogey on that hole, but I didn't want to sit there and wait for the kids, so I went past them.
I see.
Twilight, so I just
That
cruised
happened when?
last week.
When you shot your 1 under?
No,
Oh,
no, this
I
is
see.
this past week. now.
Okay.
But no, I shot 8 over
Yeah.
for 18, so it wasn't bad. It
yeah,
wasn't bad.
That's really good.
Yeah, shot an 80.
You shot an 80.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it was really good.
very
And I
solid.
was kind of cooking too. I was pissed because there was one putt where I'm just like, man, I just got to get going to the next hole, and I missed like a 5-foot putt that if I would have just taken my time, I would have made it. So
yeah. Your
should have been
putting
a
is really good
79.
right now.
it's phenomenal. Yeah, the day on the -1, 55, 60-foot putt with a crazy downhill slope, and all the pins were pulled too that day.
Damn.
It was sick.
That's sick.
It was sick. It was sick. And it was in league for any naysayers. So, and they are fucking bitches about it. Just like,
Yeah.
no, can't do
No
that.
members
No, no,
bounces.
no. Oh, absolutely not. No. If you shoot under a 95, you get nothing.
That's my favorite thing when you're playing with somebody and they play a course a lot.
Membership kick.
Yeah. Their balls in the shit. Just punch it out quick. Members bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The old foot wedge.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Carter just played golf for the first time. He's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah.
It was sick.
It was sick.
Yeah, you played a sick course, though.
Playing on a regular course probably wouldn't be as cool.
Yeah.
It's not. But it just depends on how much you drink. So, like, the worse you are, the more you drink, the more fun you have.
Yep.
But the worse
know.
you play. Usually.
I mean,
Most people.
at the same
Depends.
point,
Like
doesn't
Carter,
matter.
Carter won't matter.
Carter quit playing after 9 holes.
Did you just refer to yourself in the third person?
Yes.
That's bad. Well, anyway, that said, it makes me very nervous for our golf video challenge.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys watched the last one where Cal and I were at Cedar Creek over in Albertville, but we did a bet on. Well, we kept having to change the bet because Cal got pretty scared. But
I don't know about scared.
no, you're like, no, dude, we can't do that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
lose. I'm gonna lose. It's like, no, come on.
Well, they started changing the bet, and I was down like 6 strokes. So it's kind of bullshit.
Because you would have had to wear an orange.
Like
vest.
I'm down 6 strokes, and these guys are upping the ante on me. I'm like, I don't understand this.
Yeah.
It's already
I
bad.
was like, do you want to just play for money then? You're like, no.
Yeah, like what? This is the dumbest shit ever. I would have to have been the biggest idiot.
I either beat you by 10 or 12 strokes. One of the two in that golf video.
Yeah.
But I was playing pretty good that day too. was playing pretty good.
You were playing pretty good that day.
I was playing pretty good
Yeah,
that day.
I'm concerned, though, about this year. We're going to have to find some way to even the playing field.
Probably like one of my favorite things in the off season, other than bass fishing and bow fishing, is golf.
Yeah, same.
By far.
I haven't done it much this year yet.
You haven't golfed or bow
I've
fished?
golfed just once with you. It's the only time I've golfed this year.
Like the very beginning of the
Yes,
season.
bro.
You want to go?
Yeah, I want to go.
You want to take a day off work?
Maybe.
You want to go? You want to just tell Rob,
you
hey,
wanna-
I'm sick,
you
and tell
wanna go
Annie I got to go to
golfing?
work?
You want to go?
You want to play hooky?
Oh, well, we'll talk about it. Probably not, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But we got to get out. Yeah, we need to golf again. We need to golf way more because by the time we get to the challenge video,
We got to get you warmed up.
it needs to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want you to figure out, Carter, if you're the one filming it, I would love to have you figure out the shot trace.
If I can be in the 80s, I think I got a shot if you play bad.
Yeah, if you're in the 80s, you're right there with me. I've never shot in the 70s, so you're good.
Damn, you never shot a 79. Just shot an 80. And you were 1 under and over in 9 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago? Wow.
Yeah.
That's coming soon.
I hope so.
Yeah, dude.
Hope so.
You're shooting 80s.
Shooting low 80s.
Low 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
you,
just
you
there.
got a 77 coming up.
Now that I've fixed my putting a little bit, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there. It's just a matter of time. I got to stop playing at twilight, too.
Mm-hmm.
You lose a ball here and there. It's like, damn it.
Members bounce, bud.
No, you need a gallery ball, you
Yeah.
know, where it's like, I know it landed right there. I just can't find it.
Yeah.
It's not even like in the shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, where the fuck is my ball?
I know. It's dark out. It gets dark
Right.
out.
No, it's bullshit. But yeah, we're going to do another video. I don't know if we should bet something for opener or not. Are they changing opener?
I don't know. You know, I
got
saw
me
on
so
Minnesota
amped up.
Waterfowlers today some bullshit post. Who knows what's real and what's not.
You
I
got
have
me
no
so
idea.
amped up, dude.
I saw some post, bro, that was like, I didn't even see that about the split, Carter. I just saw October 5th through November 24th.
Yep, that's what it said.
It didn't say a split.
There was a split.
Oh, it did. I didn't see that on there. Look at it again.
Yep, I did.
For North Zone, bud.
Central. I'll find it again if
Yeah,
you need.
pull it up again
Yep.
because I just looked at it.
'Kay. Oh.
I
Damn,
either
you
way.
just got hollered at.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're getting hollered at a lot tonight, bud.
Yeah, I guess. September 21 through 29.
Does that say
Ducks
North Zone?
Central Zone. If you would listen, Ducks Central Zone. Oh, you got hollered at now.
Shit, you did, boy.
That's what it says.
So September 21.
Yep.
So yeah, a week.
Hey, bro, what are you looking at? Because we are looking at different things. Yeah, get your ass up.
See it.
He's right.
Give it to me.
I'm an idiot. I
Oh,
don't need
second
this tape.
season. Post split.
Super
Thanks for
annoying.
getting me jacked up, dude. For fucking nothing. I thought they pushed our duck season back 2 weeks.
It would
I
have been
would've-
sick if they did, though.
Oh my god. Life changing.
October 5th start. December something end.
And is it for
Early
sure
December
that
end.
they're redoing
I don't know about early till. There was people commenting saying that they heard it was coming back, but who the hell knows? It's not a real thing. Isn't it crazy that they don't announce the dates till August 1st?
I thought it was just always the third Saturday of September.
Why don't they announce the dates till August 1st? Why?
I don't know. It's always been known to me a third weekend and
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just saying, isn't that crazy though? Like, why would they not? How do we really not know?
I don't know, natural disaster in case something happens or population's way down.
Weird.
I don't know.
Yeah. Kind of crazy. I feel like you'd want to know that kind of shit now. Because that's the thing too. It's like annoying. It's like you want to make plans for opener or for this or that, but you're only going to have a month and a half to do it because of when they announce.
Right. You know what really sucks? I remember just even shy of 3 years ago that I could just make plans with someone and the weekend would be open.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that anymore.
Right.
I just tried to make plans for sometime in October, and I checked our family calendar, booked.
Nice.
What the hell? Stop
Nice.
that. Every weekend in August, booked.
Yeah.
Every weekend in September, booked. I don't think I'm even be able to hunt early season geese on the weekend in September.
Really?
I don't think so. Like literally every weekend is booked. Weddings.
Damn.
And they're all weddings that I'm in too.
And I'm going to
For
miss
very
duck
important
opener
people.
if it's September 21st.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't miss that one.
That's not good.
Yeah, dude. It sucks. It's really annoying.
Is it worth it though? Is the person that you're missing
Yeah.
it for worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Ricky.
Mine was too.
Yeah.
I missed it 1 year, my
Right.
entire life.
Yep.
But I was also in Italy.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
very worth it,
No, that's cool.
you know. And the hunting was dog shit while I was gone too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was bad. It was so warm. We were in t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very bad. It
I
was like
wasn't-
75 degrees on opener.
I mean, I was bummed out that I missed it, but at the same time, I was
That
like,
was a good year to miss it.
yeah, it's a great year
Yeah,
to
it
miss
was a
it.
great year to miss it.
Great year.
I don't want to miss it this year, but I have to miss it.
Dude, I'm really bummed to even possibly miss early season goose because the amount of rain that we've gotten this year is
I've seen so many geese.
freaking insane. Everyone that I've talked to, I've been talking to a lot of old people at work, and I was like, I remember when I was a kid, we would get a bunch of rain in April, May, early June, and for the last like 10 years, we've gone straight from winter to summer,
Yeah.
where it's like 25, 30 degrees, all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, it's 70, 80 degrees, and then it stays like that and gets even hotter from there.
Well,
But
and
this is
year,
like the first real spring that we've had in a long time.
well, this year we just had fall. We didn't even have winter. We went from fall to spring. I mean, it was literally 45 degrees damn near all winter.
Yeah. I was on a big roof for an adjustment February 12th. There was no snow on the ground or
Yeah.
the roof.
We only had snow on the ground for like literally 10 days of winter.
It's insane. We got
That
a lot of
stuck
slushy
around.
snow that melted in 3 or 4 days, but
Yeah. But like where you could see like white snow sitting on the sides of the
Right.
highways and stuff, that was like 10 days.
it's wild. No, so I think this
Yeah.
year's hatch is just going to be nuts. From what I've seen in our local area here, it looks like it's doing really, really well.
Yeah, same.
There's also the most ducks I've seen in my area ever. Like ever.
Yeah,
There
really?
are ducks flying over my house constantly.
Can't say I've seen that, but
Like
Geese.
right here. Ducks everywhere. It's
they
awesome.
just in little flooded fields and stuff?
Pairs of 5 to 10.
Just in little flooded fields.
No. Like there's like
Where are they though?
there's a
Where
little
are they-
development pond over there. They're chilling in that. And then there's they're just in this area now. I don't know. I've never seen this many ducks in the spring.
That's sick.
So it kind of gives me hope for field hunting this year out here. It's like, ooh, maybe the first couple of days of duck season out here could be a little fun,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Maybe traffic them in with a spinner into a grass field. That could be pretty cool.
That could be very cool.
Be very cool. If this rain keeps up, hunt the flooded spot of the field. Keep it out of baiting, make sure it's legal.
Obviously.
Hunt that stuff. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Be very cool. Carter, you think so?
Yep.
Kill some brown ducks?
Absolutely.
I think that sounds sick.
Mm-hmm.
Be a lot of fun. I'd love to be able to shoot more ducks around here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool to
I'm
get back
getting
to that.
kind of sucks to have to travel to shoot ducks.
A little bit.
Makes it more work and whatever. Honestly,
Yeah.
I have the off-season blues pretty bad right now. Been
Do you?
given some lessons here and there, and just every time I give a lesson, I'm like, oh, wow, I really miss this. Really miss picking up my calls.
On that note, Carter, can we get some intro music?
That was quick.
Thank you.
That was quick. He wasn't even ready for it
I
either.
tried to give him like a second.
I was
to, like,
taking a note.
Carter. Yeah.
Guys, I don't know if you knew this, but this podcast is sponsored by First Light, and the stuff that they have coming out for the 24-25 season is pretty badass. We keep talking about it every week, but the Chalice jacket is awesome. The new pants that they just came out with are awesome.
The Trace pants.
The Trace pants are awesome.
So nice for summer.
And then the rugged wool, by far. I just put my winter stuff
Mhm.
away because I'm lazy and my wife made me. Just put all my winter stuff away, and I was like, I wish I could wear these. They're just so comfortable, but it's too hot.
Yeah, I am wearing a furnace hoodie right now.
Yeah.
I know it's like
It's
summer,
cold down here, though.
summerish, but it's cold
Cold.
down here.
Yeah.
And this is like my favorite hoodie ever. So comfortable. So go to firstlight.com
Right.
and check
Hey,
it out.
and we also have a new sponsor alert, don't we?
New sponsor alert.
You're wearing it on your head, and I am too.
No doubt. Turtle Box. And we're going to be doing some sick giveaways, guys, with Turtle Box. So we're going to have, I believe our first one here in the next month. Be on the lookout for details. We're going to give away 6 turtle boxes this year.
Damn.
Yeah. So every other month, we're going to do a turtle box giveaway.
That's sick.
Yeah, it is sick. So don't forget to be on the lookout to win a free turtle box. You're going to have 6 chances this year. We're going to give away 6 turtle boxes.
And they're going to be super customized, and they're going to be...
They're going to have our logo on them. They're sick. So just hang tight.
Well, and like honestly, when you're out fishing, when you're setting up decoys, like who doesn't want to
Oh, it's the
listen
shit.
to some music? Who doesn't want to bop some Lil Wayne
Dude,
out there?
if you haven't listened to a turtle box, they're so loud. They're waterproof. They're drop proof. These things are sick.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
look
we've
pretty
had
dope,
one
too.
for a while, and we're pumped.
have not.
I
had
have
one.
had one
You have had
for
one,
a while,
you bastard.
and they are sick. So I can't wait to give 6 of them away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
No
I've seen a
doubt.
lot of people use them as e-collars in the spring too.
Yeah.
Get the white one, and then they play their snow goose sounds off of it. I'm
Well,
like,
and you can
so
you can
sick.
sync them.
right,
Yeah. So if you have 2 of them, you can sync. They're both playing the same thing.
it's badass.
They're super badass. Yeah.
I just love music, even though as I'm like getting older, dude, I'm like driving to work. I'm not listening to a damn thing. I'm just thinking. I'm just like on the road for 30 minutes, just like the calculations. Zach Galifianakis, just
Yeah.
Rain Manning out.
Oh yeah.
Just like, what do I have to do today?
And
That's how you know
music's
you're
playing.
getting old. That's it. No music playing. It's
Oh.
silent.
No, I do silence too in the
It's
truck sometimes.
silent every day.
It's like truck meditation. That's guy meditation,
It's
bro.
not good.
That's
I'm
guy
like, how
meditation.
old am I? I
Yeah.
always wondered why my dad never played music in the car. And I'm like, oh, you were thinking about everything.
Yeah, if anyone ever asks you if you're a guy, if you meditate, and you've always said no, do you ever drive for an hour in the truck and forget there's no music on? That's called meditation.
I can honestly say with my whole heart, no doubts, no one has ever asked me if I meditate.
Nice.
Same here.
Well, there you go.
Hey, man, do you like meditate?
It is a weird thing, actually, now that I think about it. I don't think anyone's ever asked me
Hey,
if I
man,
meditate.
I know we're having like a really fun time here tonight and all, but
Yeah.
like real quick,
Do
let's
you
get
meditate,
deep.
dude?
Do you meditate? Do you do hot yoga?
I personally don't, but I do drive in my truck with silence sometimes.
Do you
for
get
like
in
an
your
hour. See how
sauna?
that worked, guys?
Do you get in your sauna in complete silence and meditate?
Sauna?
That's what it's called.
And then hit a cold tub?
Oh, God.
No, I actually want all that.
You want it? You want
In
a
my
sauna,
backyard at some point, I want to do sauna, hot tub, cold tub. Just have it all.
cold plunge?
Yeah, I love cold plunge.
Uh,
Took a lot of cold showers in my day.
yeah, I'm sure you did.
A lot of siblings.
How many other men were in the shower with you?
In the
12.
in the football locker room.
12. Got it.
Way more than that.
Okay, you know, and we're not going to bring up the past.
Yeah.
You know?
You know.
You are your own man.
Thank
Whatever you do in your free time is your own deal.
I appreciate that.
That's fine. I love you for who you are.
Yeah. It'd be a shame if Joey had to keep the decoy trailer organized the entire year.
It would be a shame.
It'd be a real shame if Carter had to swim through a patch of seaweed.
Be a real shame if Cal had to show up on time.
Dude, he was 3 minutes early today.
I know
That
this is the
would
first
be-
time.
That would be a real shame.
I told him, I was like, he's like, yeah, I told Cal 6:30. I was like, cool. You might as well just come at 6:40 so you're not hanging out for too long.
Yeah.
And you show up 3 minutes early. I'm like,
Check the watch, bitch.
check the watch.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, I got a really good question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
So, this is for both of you. Carter,
Okay.
pay attention. So,
Write that down.
what is one thing that you have done since the end of waterfowl season that has changed your life?
A big question.
Yeah.
Do you want to answer first?
Changed my life?
Yeah,
Okay.
like something that you're doing now since the end of waterfowl season where you're like, I'm so much better because I'm doing or because I got or because...
I got 2 things.
Go ahead.
I had a baby girl.
There you go. There you go. Yep.
That's a big one.
That is a big one.
It makes me a better man.
Totally.
For sure. That's been amazing. Second thing is I started drawing a bunch again.
Yeah, for everybody that doesn't know yet, obviously, because you don't know, Cal's been going hard on some merch designs. Going
have.
hard. And they're dope. Now, do they need a little bit of tweaking? Yeah.
No.
Are they still... Are they,
No.
Are they
No.
dope? And are we going to possibly have a lot more merch coming out this year? Yes.
Yes.
Very cool. They're gonna get shipped out so fast, and
It's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be so
It's gonna be a whole
streamlined.
new system.
It's gonna be so streamlined.
Sorry if you've had trouble in the past.
But you feel like drawing has had a big impact on your life, or you just calms you down, or what? Why is it such a benefit?
I mean, I like to draw a lot when I was in high school and stuff. I know you remember me and Lance Leviton always just drawing a bunch of graffiti stuff and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a fun creative outlet for me, and it's something I haven't done that much lately. So it's made me think creatively about it a bunch more, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So it just takes up like if there is ever any negative space in your brain and you find more things that make you excited every day, then you just have less negative space in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just fun. It's just exciting and cool.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you?
Probably one of the coolest things. I always thought people who did it were annoying and like just out of touch. Like you don't need to be so connected all the time. People who like bought an Apple Watch or a smartwatch, dude, it is absolutely life-changing.
Yeah.
And it is so nice that I don't have to have my phone in my pocket, because I've always been worried about like the radio frequencies or the EMFs coming off and just like giving me testicular cancer. Honestly.
Yeah, no,
Where
I mean,
I'm just
I
like I just find myself sitting, I'm like, wow, my nuts are hot. You know, like
that's crazy.
Why are my nuts hot?
Did you see a doctor?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, obviously I'm able to have kids, so like I'm good
yeah,
there.
maybe you have like an like you make too many kids. It's too easy. You know?
Just fertile myrtle.
Big time. Yeah, but problem. It makes your nuts hot.
But no, it's just incredible. Like I don't have to pull my phone out, and I don't have to go like this
Yep.
to look at my shit, and just keep track of like how many steps I've taken that day, and like if I'm under 10,000, I'll go out for a walk when I get home, or like if I'm on a job site. Whenever I'm on a job site, I'm like, I'm always trying to do the least amount as possible.
Bro,
you know?
I loved having it on, but I broke my last one doing construction.
Oh yeah.
So I've got to find some way to. I found all those cases and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, they look huge. Like
Yeah.
it looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then I have this big ass thing on my wrist, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
I like how small and like compact it is, but yeah, then like I don't want to put a big rugged case on it.
Yeah. No, it's really nice to just see like
Did you
the
buy
weather.
an Apple one now, or
Yeah.
Okay, you did the upgrade.
Dude, T-Mobile has the craziest deal right now. I got a $300 Apple Watch for $80.
Is it so? It's the SE.
SE2.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
it's nuts. So I have
So you
I
have
have-
phone and calling.
I
and
have
all
weather, miles per hour, humidity, temperature, and the time.
stuff?
And
Do you
the
have it on
date.
your plan, or is it just?
It's on my
Wi-Fi?
plan.
It's on your
Yep,
plan.
I put it on my plan.
Okay, so you pay
Yep.
extra for it.
Yeah, it's an extra $10 a month.
Sick.
It's really not a
I
whole
feel like I
lot.
should do that.
What I see my emails come up immediately, like
yeah,
reminders. The Siri on
I
this
gotta
is
do
like
it again.
the Siri on this is like way better,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
gotta
just
do it
like
again.
I'm on it. Like for work, I'm on it, dude.
I like it.
Like way more than I ever have been. And then Nick, my boss, was like, "Hey, with you running the commercial division, you should read this book." And I'm like, "I'm not gonna read a book, you know." And I can look up
Audiobook?
I put it on audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to. And
Had to.
And this book just kind of gave me not more confidence, but just like realizing that I am on the right track. You know,
What's
and
it
how
called?
it's called How Big Things Get Done, the surprising factors that determine the fate of every project, from home renovations to space exploration, of everything and everything in between. And in the book, they talk about these multi-billion-dollar projects that have gone on in the world, like the Empire State Building, the big museum in Sydney that's right on the water. It looks like a bunch of sails, and there's only been like
The
a
Opera House.
the Opera House.
Mm.
Thank you.
Well, even any of these sports stadiums are $1 billion almost.
Right, and so how all of them are over budget and way past deadline.
For sure.
And he's studied like all of these projects and where they went wrong and whatever. And they talk about how I think it was Holland built some underwater tunnel for like trains or like a subway.
Mm-hmm.
And what they should have done is they should have hired a company that has done it before. You would think, like, yeah,
No, that
But
makes
they're-
sense.
but they were trying to better their economy by giving it to a local company And so they almost tripled the cost, had a bunch of people die, or not a bunch, I think it was like 15, and then ruined equipment, and it was like 5 years past the deadline. So it actually hurt the country. They had to take out a loan to do it, and then whatever. They paid way more in interest and whatever. And so it's just like how to build the job and what to look out for and how you should spend 10 times more so on the pre-planning than you should in the actual discovery. Like, you know what I mean? And like go through every scenario, and when you bid a job, you should do it like this and account for overages, overpromise, underdeliver, or underpromise, overdeliver. And like when you think about it, it's like, well, yeah, you obviously should do that. Like if you think the job's going to take 2 weeks, say it's going to take a month, But the way that it's explained in the book is just like, damn. And it's completely changed my mindset on a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's been a really big thing for me.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
You'll have to text it to me.
Yeah, it's good. He says the word Bilbao a lot.
I love that you had to start by warning me about something.
Yeah, he says the word Bilbao. It was a building. It was a museum. The government wanted to use a current building, but the architect was like, no, we have to start from scratch, and we need to find a better place because the main thing was to bring more tourist attraction to the country. Tourist? What did I say? Tourist? Tourist? More tourists to the country, and they found an even better spot, and they spent way less money than they thought they would because of that spot. And then this guy went and researched the area where he was going to do.
Right now, I gotta be honest.
Anyway,
Are you having trouble with this?
Yes.
the thing was called
Bilbao.
something Bilbao.
So he uses Bilbao. Okay, thank you.
He says the word Bilbao
Warning.
so many times
Warning.
in the first 7 chapters.
All right.
But it's an amazing book. And if
Sick.
you're in any sort of a management position, absolutely read that
What's
book.
it called again?
Oof. How Big Things Get Done.
Sick. All right. Carter?
I got married, if that counts.
That counts.
Yep. Not much
That's
has
fair.
changed, but I got married. So
That's sick.
Well, because
Yeah.
you were already living in sin for quite some time. right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sinner.
Aren't we all?
We are all sinners. yes,
Exactly.
every day.
Other than that, for like photography, I just got a new computer, which was pretty sick.
Made the change.
I made the change to a Mac.
Said he would never do it.
I did.
And is it life-changing?
Not yet.
Is it good?
It's good, but it's not life-changing yet. But I think during hunting season, it might be.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like offloading and uploading 3 times as fast as the other computer was.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, that's huge.
Yeah, it's
That
pretty
is
sick.
life-changing.
Saves a lot of time.
Yeah. So you're happy.
I'm happy with it. Yep.
And you're just going to keep getting happier the more you get comfortable with it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're starting to figure it out, though.
Oh, yeah.
Were you already editing on Premiere Pro?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're already, it's like an easy changeover.
Yeah.
There's just different, like, keyboard stuff and icons and shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah, different system.
Yep.
But you're used to it on your phone.
Yeah.
And now your phone and your computer are simpatico.
That is very nice for doing like the thumbnails and notes and stuff, that it's just right there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That is very nice.
Yep.
Yeah, you can access all that on your computer.
Yep.
Sick.
That is very nice.
Huge. It's massive, actually.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you want to debate?
Yeah, let's debate, Cal.
Before we get to the debate, this podcast is also brought to you by Onyx Hunt. And Onyx Hunt has a discount code for Midwest Flyways. It is MWF20. Gets you 20% off any Onyx membership. You already have the membership, so don't do what Joey or Carter have done in the past where it accidentally automatically renews. Cancel it and then get $20 off if you buy the Elite membership.
Yep.
So do that. And if you aren't hunting with it already, that must be really hard and very annoying because
Yes.
Google Map tags and pins everywhere is.
Google Maps is the
Or
worst
Apple
thing
Maps.
ever.
Yeah, they both have problems.
Yep.
Yeah, and now it's on CarPlay, which is very sick.
It's very nice.
Yeah. Okay. You ready to debate, bro?
Yeah, let me get this wedgie out real quick, okay?
Yikes.
Hey, Carter, what's this week's debate about?
Yeah,
love
Joey. This week's great debate is on band hunting, whether you would prefer to band hunt or not prefer band hunting.
Or if you think it's okay, you mean.
Yes.
So this is talking about people singling out birds with bands.
Correct. That is band
Okay.
hunting.
I actually like the way we introduced that. It's kind of like a kid's show.
Well, because how many times have we messed it up though?
Yeah.
Where we think we're debating something, and in reality, we're debating something different.
No. I never do that.
It's happened to me.
What you do every time is you don't necessarily have a great debate you can bring up.
Okay.
Then you change and
Check
morph
the polls, bitch.
No, I know. The polls say I win when I'm not here even.
One time.
So check
One
the
time.
polls.
Check
You didn't
the
win that
polls,
one, did you,
folks.
bud?
Check the polls.
Got one on you.
Anyway.
All right. So since you picked your position this evening, I'd like to go first.
Please do.
Okay.
And just to clarify, you are for or against?
I'm against band hunting.
Okay.
Why is that, Cal?
Well, here's the thing, Joey. Okay. Some of us, we have a vision of a lifetime of waterfowling. And at the end of that lifetime, what you have is a bunch of memories and achievements and great things that you've seen. And some of those things are going to include bands. And what you would hope for with these bands, right, is that you were in the right place at the right time, and the band that you shot was on a bird that was coming through that area, and you didn't have to chase it down. It just worked out that day there was a band in your field or in your hole, and you shot it. and that memory,
Right in your hole.
that memory will be much greater than, some of these guys who go out there and they just are literally looking for areas where they know birds get banded,
Mm-hmm.
and then they go to that area and they shoot a bunch of young banded birds.
Who would do that, Cal?
There is one person on this podcast who will remain unnamed who has happened to have shot a lot of bands when they were barely,
Of age.
alive.
Eggshell.
per se.
Some would say
Some would
Some
say
had
they're a very
eggshells.
young guy.
some would say they just hatched.
Some would say that. Some would say these birds were pretty young
For sure.
and hadn't seen more than maybe 20 miles of the country so far in their life.
Sure.
So I think that band hunting takes a little bit away from the meaningfulness of what the band actually represents. And
What does the band represent?
The band is for waterfowl hunters. It's a trophy, quote unquote, or something that helps you remember that hunt specifically better. It's essentially a trophy. That's what a band is for a waterfowl hunter, right? And the purpose of bands is so that they can actually get information about the birds and their whereabouts and their migration patterns and, how long birds are able to live. So I think that if that's our goal, right, is to understand more about waterfowl and to be able to foster growth in our populations, then, you want your band to be shot, not because you went out just searching for bands. You want it to be a natural
So
instinct.
you want it
that
to
occurs.
just be like completely random.
Completely random.
Sure.
That's the whole
So-
point of the banding.
So do you think? I don't think that's the point of the banding.
Well, they don't want you showing up 20 minutes after they just put the band on, waiting on them in the next field. That's kind of defeating the purpose of the band.
Most birds are banded in the middle of summer when there is no waterfowl season, so it's not like it's right after it happened.
Yeah, a couple months.
And so, okay. But
You know what I mean?
if you wanted it to be completely random, they could just change the way that they band geese or band ducks.
How would they do it?
They could put an implant in them. They could put a chip in them. They could put a color-coded band on their leg.
For sure they could. That
And
would
they
cost
have-
a lot more
and
money.
they have started doing it. No, they just paint the band.
No, I know. I'm just saying that them putting like a tracker in a bird is going to be more. It's going to cost more
it's not
money
so
than
much a
putting band on
tracker.
bird.
Like you don't have to do like a geo tracker or anything. You could just put an implant in them.
Yeah, but then nobody would ever know they shot one, so no one would report it.
But when you go to clean your bird, like if you know, like from now on, hey, there's an implant in each bird's wing or something, then
Yeah,
when you're
but-
cleaning the bird, you look for them. It's just like when you look for legs, If it was meant to be pure randomness,
It is meant to be pure randomness.
it's not meant to be.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, that's
what do
why
you
they
think it is meant
That's
to be?
why they put numbers and letters or numbers big enough so that you can see them with binoculars. Because birdwatchers
Bullshit.
birdwatchers call in a lot of bands. like a lot.
and say,
Especially
this is a
off
bird
of-
I'm seeing, and it's just
Yeah,
not dead.
They report it. Yeah.
That's
And they say,
Yeah.
That's an option.
Yeah,
on the
you can
website.
report it as a sighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and so like there's a lot of birds that you can hunt that get banded, and so like pelicans is a really good example. They have big number. I don't know why I keep saying letters. They have big numbers on them, and
There are
people
letters.
and then people will see them on piers, and they will call them in. And they'll see it's a 27-year-old pelican, and it was banded in New York, but here it is down in Florida.
For the purpose of a hunter having a trophy, I think you'd want that trophy to be a random situation. I don't think you want to just, doesn't it take away some of the meaningfulness to you if you're just, you're going to go and have 40 birds that day that might have a band in your field and you take home 5?
Yeah, I could see how you could say that.
Yeah.
But
So, all right. So
Not
I've
everybody
kind of
has-
presented my monologue.
not everybody has that opportunity though either.
Go ahead and say why you think people should be able to go specifically band hunting.
Well, first of all, it's really fun. And when you get better at like bird hunting, so like say you're in a really good area and you're very fortunate to have a lot of geese in a field, right? And you're going to kill your limit, no problems. And so what you do is you keep landing birds and you keep landing birds. You're just making a game within a game, as Nick Johnson says. And it makes waterfowling that much more difficult and more exciting, And it's not like, I personally don't agree with going out and seeing a field with 150 birds. Like if that's why you're going out to hunt is to go shoot young birds that were just banded, like you just want to fill up your lanyard with young bands. Not really my gig. I was on a hunt like that and it was amazing. It was so much fun, but I wouldn't like consistently go out and try to find where they're banding those birds and consistently trying to do that every single year. It was really fun when I did it. It was so cool because
Yeah.
we didn't even know that those birds were going to come there. We got really lucky with the wind, and but yeah, it's more so about like the game within a game. It just makes it a little bit more challenging. It's like hunting with a sub gauge for geese. It's like if you can get the geese close enough and you shot a limit with a 410, that's pretty badass.
Right.
It's pretty badass. So if you go out hunting and you land 300 geese and your limit is 3 and you were able to pick out 3 bands and that's your limit, that's pretty badass.
I think everything you're saying makes sense, but I think that the issue with it is a lot of the time when people are going
They're
out
getting
with
bad data.
binoculars, well, either that or if you think about it from this perspective, man, like think about you have to go out and your goal is like to go and shoot a band, right? So you go, where are you going? I mean, you're going to an area with banded birds. You're not just going to go to like somewhere where there's not a lot of bands reported and just show up and be like, well, I guess we'll see today.
Or you're going to an area that has a good flight line that comes from an area with good banding.
That's what I mean, though. So, like, then again, right? Like, a lot of the time you are pretty near to a banding station.
Sure, like I
Just
said,
be
it's
honest.
just
I mean, like, that's what it is.
no,
Like,
no.
no, what?
I mean, how many times have we gone out goose hunting and how many bands have we shot?
Yeah, I mean,
How many times have I gone out scouting and I go, I saw 6 bands in that field. We go out, we shoot our limit, didn't shoot a single one.
yeah, but if you hunted within 10 miles of a banding station, you'd shoot a lot more bands.
Well, a lot of times they don't give out that information. And I think that's
we
why.
know where a lot of banding stations are, bro.
You think you do?
I mean, I think a lot of people do. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the fun part because a lot of them leave
And they
before
rotate.
you're even able to hunt.
For sure.
So I remember hunting a field with Joe that he knows an area that a lot of birds get banded in, and we were expecting to shoot bands from that area, and we shot 2 bands that day, and one was from Kansas and one was from Oklahoma, and they were old, and we were all flabbergasted by it.
You're on a flight line.
Yeah, we were on a flight line.
Yeah, and to be honest, like, if we're just having, like, a real legitimate debate, like, I don't think I have an issue with that. Like, if you're on a good flight line and it just happens to line up like that, that's probably not really, like, I think what a lot of it is, though, dude, like, dead ass, is people saying, well, I know there's probably a banding station here. They go there, they try to hunt that area, and they land geese and bino check them for a band. I mean, that's what a lot of it is. It's not like, let's get on a good flight
How
line
much of the-
8 hours from where a lot of these birds are banded and, like, see if we shoot a band.
How many, let's just say, out of 100 people that goose hunt, how many people are doing that?
Not that many. Maybe 5.
So is it really that detrimental?
I didn't say it's detrimental. I'm just saying, though, that I think that if you're just specifically going out and you're just band hunting only, like that's what you're doing. You're going to an area that bans birds and you just want to fill up your lanyard, which people do that.
Of course they do.
That's a real thing. So
Of course they do.
I just think
But
that
then
sucks.
But, I mean, here's the thing that it comes down to. So when someone goes, wow, you've got a lot of bands on your lanyard, what's your oldest band? And they say it was 1 year old, and they got 20 bands on their lanyard. It's like, oh, you just shot near a banding
I know,
station.
and you know it right away. I know, for sure.
It's fine. It's like, it's cool. I love seeing a bunch of bands on people's lanyards. I think it's cool. It's definitely a trophy. But I don't think that there's anything wrong with band hunting. Now, if you were consistently going to a banding, what is it?
Banding station.
If you're specifically going and hunting right next to a banding station,
then
it's like it loses its lore for sure. Well, I think one of the coolest things about shooting bands is knowing where they came from and then how long they've been living. And then giving that data to the Department of Interior to show like, oh, okay, now we know more about
some
these
patterns.
birds. Now we can change our season dates because of it, or now we can whatever. You know, they're using that data for something other than...
I think it depends. Like I said, again, it's just like if you're on a good flight line and you're just like, you feel like you have a shot at seeing a couple bands, I don't know that I have a huge issue with it. Now, if you're just sitting there all day and the only thing you're there for is to literally just shoot bands and you don't care how old or where they're from or whatever, you just want to fill your lanyard as fast as possible, it just makes the bands not as cool.
Yeah, to other people. But it still might be really cool to that guy. You know? And then it still gives some data to the people unless it's under a month old.
Oh.
You know? But a lot of them will stick around for the entire season. A lot of them will. You're telling me in your town,
Uh-huh.
you have permission on this field, and you go out and scout it a couple weeks before opener, and you see a couple bands in that field. You're not going to go out there and try to shoot one of those bands.
What I'm saying is...
You're going to try to shoot one of those bands.
But, bro, that's different, right? That's what I'm saying.
Y-A-R-E.
Yar. No, I'm saying like that's a different situation. Like if you're on a flight line and suddenly some birds come into your area and now there's birds that are banded nearby and you think they're in your field, you have a shot at shooting those bands, that is a natural instance that's occurring, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm driving 6 hours to somewhere because I know that there's not a lot of hunting pressure and they banned a shitload of birds, and then I'm just going to set up in that area for 4 days and just glass birds in a field and go home with 6 bands, that's just boo.
Why is it boo?
Because it sucks.
But you did your research, you did your homework, and you landed a bunch of geese. And
yeah, but still, man, it's just that's not the point of the band. It makes it less meaningful.
I think you're furthering science. And no, I don't think it's less meaningful. Like, you did your homework, and you're going out there, and you're doing your deal.
Guess we'll just have to agree to disagree.
I mean, I think bands are badass. How many do you have?
Well, all my bands are going to come real, the real hard way, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to earn every fucking one of them. I'm going to
You're
earn
saying
the
that I
shit
didn't
out
earn
of
any
them.
of mine?
Well, how many of them were from that one that were there still? They couldn't fly quite yet.
Oh, they were flying.
They
and
flew?
they came from a couple miles away.
They didn't walk in there?
No, they didn't walk. They didn't walk out of the pond. And surprisingly, they did not have eggshells on them.
Got it.
But 3 came from there.
Okay.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm going to earn all mine the whole way to the top.
Sure. No, yeah. No, you had to call them in. You had to call them in.
Right.
They landed in the decoys, and we weren't band checking them. We were just shooting geese as they came in.
Yep. Walking
good
on
time.
up with their flappers.
Now, did you see a couple shining in the light as their feet were as they were backpedaling? Yes.
Sure.
Yes, you did.
Yep.
Was it any less glorious, Cal?
Yeah, there's mounted scope out there.
No. No scope.
No scope.
Shotguns only.
Right. Binos and shotguns.
Just a
only.
tripod with a spotting scope.
Yeah, exactly. Got 10. They're walking in off the pond right now. They can't even honk yet. All right. Thanks for listening to that one, guys. Appreciate it.
You can vote on Instagram who you think won.
Yes. Are we doing it Fridays now?
It'll go out like later Thursday, like in 3-4 p.m.
Okay. So they'll have until part of Friday to do it.
Yeah, you'll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Perfect. Should we draft?
Yeah. Let me
Let's
talk
draft.
about let me talk about our next sponsor, though. Guys, this podcast is brought to you by Ducks Unlimited. They have some done some very, very cool things in the world of waterfowl. They are a charitable organization, and they use your donations in order to build habitat for ducks in order to give us more ducks to hunt. Between wood duck boxes, creating habitat, walk-in access hunting, refuges. I mean, if you go on their website and see
restoration projects,
restoration of old wetlands that have gone dry, something like that, they've done so much. So, I mean, I've been a DU member since I was like 12. Been a long time.
ducks.org.
Yeah, ducks.org.
Ducks.org, and just go and become a member.
It's pretty sweet. And like for the last like 10 years, they've given you like a vest.
Yeah,
or
you'll
they've
get like a
given you
free
duck
gift.
call or
Yeah.
whatever. I think it's $35 for the year.
Sick. Yeah.
Isn't it $35?
$35.
Yeah.
It's $35.
Yeah.
Yep.
So go
support more
go
ducks.
be a member. Yeah, go support more ducks
Yeah.
being born.
And a lot of our listeners are from the Midwest, and Ducks Unlimited does tons of work in the Prairie Pothole region, i.e. the Midwest. So a lot of your
i.e.
money that you're donating goes towards projects here.
i.e. the
Very
breeding
important.
area. The
Very
breeding area.
important.
Nesting.
We need to keep birds here.
We do.
So
True.
All right, let's draft. Carter, what's the draft this week?
This week's draft.
This was a submission?
This was a submission. Yep.
Okay.
This week's draft is best hunting day feelings.
I love it. Who's going first this week?
Carter, you go first.
All right.
All right, I like it.
One of my best hunting day feelings, if I'm actually hunting, is dry field hunt, turning on the spinners for the first time. Right at low light, they start spinning. You know it's about to be a good day.
That's a great feeling.
It is.
It is a good feeling. Powered up. All right, my 1-1. Just one of my favorite things when you leave the house in the morning and you walk outside and there's that cold ass crisp air that hits you. That's like that first little wake up. You're like, you're going hunting. I love that cold air feeling when you're on the way to the truck.
It's really nice.
It can't be too cold though. When it's too
it's
cold,
just-
it's bad.
Just makes you want to put a pullover
If
on.
you have the truck heated up though, like pre-started,
Not all of us
It's
are rich
fine.
like you, Cal.
I drive a 2011, so pretty sure it's not that nice of a truck.
It's got a lot of rust.
Let's
on
just say the Chrysler needs to step their game up.
it. Anyway, my number one for sure is the first wings whistling in the morning.
Yep. That one's sick.
And you can't see them yet, and you're just like, oh no, it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's coming. You know it's gonna be a good hunt.
Yeah.
Hear that before you can see. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh shit. Oh
I
shit.
love that.
You hear that? You hear that?
In the dark.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my
Mallard's
god. Turn
right
your
here.
turn your headlamp off. Turn your
That's the
headlamp off.
best.
Yep.
Love
That
that.
is the sick.
Yep. That is
That is
great.
the sickest. All right.
Me,
Carter?
So after setting the decoys, this is my number 2. After setting the decoys, putting your hands in the G-Tech for the first time, after they are
God.
frozen.
You are such a bitch.
I am such a bitch, and it is so nice. That thing is piping hot, and you just stick your hands in there, and it burns, and it's awesome.
Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
It is awesome.
Just an iPad kid.
No doubt.
I need an electric hand warmer.
Yeah, I'm a little bitch. What do you want?
Yeah,
But it's awesome.
Just, oh my gosh. That's good.
God.
Are you Gen Z?
No,
What
Gen
are you
X.
then?
Gen X, right?
I have no idea.
Gen-
2001. I don't know. Whatever
Gen
that is.
bitch.
All right, my second one is the first call, like first blowing of your call of the day that matters. Like the first time that you blow your call and there's a real bird that you're actually calling at. Because you go out and if it's like dark, you might hit just so your reed's not stuck or it's too cold and it's frozen. You just want to make sure it's going to work. That one doesn't count as much. It's not as exciting. But the first time you have to blow your call and there's a real duck, you're like, oh shit. This one counts.
All right.
That's always fun.
My number 2 is the first smell of gunpowder after the first volley.
Yep.
Gunpowder at dawn.
Dude, it smells so good.
I think we should
It's
make
just-
a gunpowder at dawn t-shirt.
You
Yep.
think so? All right. All right, let's do it.
I love picking up the shotgun shell and just right to the nose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost every time.
Yep.
Almost every time. When I was a kid, I used to put the shotgun shells on my fingers,
Yeah.
and then I'd take them off, and I'd just, like the rest of the day,
Yep.
just, I just love the smell of
You need to
gunpowder.
Wash your hand the entire day.
Nah.
No.
Nah, put
Gross.
it right in my frickin' mouth, too.
Pants too.
Dada.
Bad. All right, Carter, 3.
Yep, my 3. I'm surprised Joey didn't say this one. The first post-hunt beer after a good hunt. Those Canada Outlaws hit
Dude,
different.
the Canada Outlaws were unbelievable.
They
Yeah,
hit
the
different.
Canada, the beer is different in Canada. And you can
We
bring
brought
it-
American beer.
brought American beer. It still just tasted different.
Yeah.
You know,
Those post Canada hunt Outlaws were just unreal.
They did taste really good.
Unreal.
yeah.
And they were so early in the morning. That's probably why they tasted different.
It's like 9 a.m.
It's like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
You're limited out on snow geese.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, one of my favorite hunting day feelings, number 3, is first pull of the motor, boat startup. Just love hearing a boat at 4 a.m. Something awesome about it.
That is nice.
You're like, I shouldn't have machinery right now.
Mine's pretty close to that, but I can change it.
What was it? Just say it.
The 2-stroke smell.
Okay, so mine.
2-stroke smell. Yeah,
The
it's
smell
not.
is
It's not the
different, though.
start. It's the
Yeah.
smell.
I
I'm a
love
big
that
smell guy.
That first sound.
When you got a schnoz this big, dude, your whole life is about smell.
Oh yeah, sensory, dude. Big time for you.
Big nose guy.
Yeah. We can always rely on your nose.
No, mine was gonna be when you start up the 2-stroke, and you
Mhm.
smell the 2-stroke smell.
Yeah. And you smell the shit out of it.
Yep. It starts out super high. You let off the choke, and it slows down a little bit. You don't know
Yeah.
if it's gonna keep going.
Over choked it. It's fucking
Yep. And then you
flooded
just
already.
smell it. Oh
Just
god.
reeks.
Oh god.
Smells like,
my
dude, to be honest,
God.
this is the funniest thing though, is that name your 3 things again.
Whistling wings, gunpowder, and the 2-stroke smell.
Two smells.
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
Two smells are just a derivative of oil.
Yeah, no, I'm big crude oil guy.
Big time, bro.
We're doing honorable mentions.
Sure we can.
Yeah, let's do an honorable mention.
Yeah,
Why you
honorable
got
mention.
one?
I have one
There you
Do
go.
because you guys didn't take any of mine. So
Nice. Weird.
They were bad, so
It's almost like we actually hunt.
wonder how this poll's gonna go.
fair enough.
Okay, go ahead, Carter.
My honorable mention, it's a little weird. Cleaning the first bird.
No.
I like
love
cleaning the first bird. After that, I'm over it. The first one,
Oh,
I'm down.
I like cleaning 20 of them with the boys and having beers.
That's funny.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's funny, dude.
Yeah. All right, mine is probably just like seeing all your best buddies. Hunt day feeling, you pull up to the boat launch, all the boys are there. That's awesome. Cold air on the neck. Boys are there. The oil smells like shit. 2 strokes just giving her.
Okay, we get it. Sensory.
Mine's more touch, you know what I mean?
My God. I just love being around the boys. Mine's more about touch.
You know,
Love hunting with other people. Love to be
I'm a lover.
touched.
All right, hit me with it.
When you're riding in the truck, you get to the field or the boat ramp, and you're putting on your waders. I just love that feeling of putting on warm waders and it's cold outside, or putting on warm bibs and it's cold outside. Just love that feeling.
My issue is my bibs or waders are always cold because I left them outside.
Right.
Yep.
Right. In my older years, I've stopped doing that.
Yeah.
Because I'm miserable for the first hour.
Yep.
It sucks.
Yeah, very
But
important.
when they're warm, they're nice.
It's unbelievable. And like when they fit you so well too, it's like like a glove.
That is the best.
Yep.
When waiters fit good.
Yeah.
And not
Yeah, they feel
neoprene.
good. Yeah, not neoprene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Was
I
your life
honestly
changed
think,
when you tried those our waiters?
Yeah.
dude, there's something about switching from neoprene to breathable. It's a different world.
It is.
Yeah.
They're not wet.
They don't suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
They're not wet. And they don't scratch you.
Yep.
They don't scratch you when your shirt comes up, or if your gator waders, whatever they're called, where you strap it around your jeans or your sweatpants to keep your pants from rising. That, where the boot meets the neoprene, man, and that scratches your legs, that was the worst. Hated
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't matter. But yeah, guys, you can vote on the draft on our Instagram. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Thanks for listening, though, by the way. I think let's wrap it up and get a little outro music. Carter, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Coming
And why don't
in
you
on
guys,
that.
on this video, why don't you guys vote on what we should do for the golf video? Carter suggested we should do a roulette wheel of bad things if you win the hole to give the other person a chance to come back and win.
Yeah.
last time Cal had to wear a wig on opener, but wouldn't wear it for the video.
I wore it for the video.
You did wear it for
What
the
are you
video.
talking about? Obviously.
Okay, just making sure.
The whole video, the whole opener video, I'm in some dumbass wig.
Yeah.
It was a terrible
I got a
wig, too.
wig from a Fargo store, and it was incredible.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
It was not cheap. $48.
$25.
No.
$24.99.
Oh no. It was like upwards of $50.
Yeah, I don't believe you. But $50 for me to look that bad.
Yeah. Oh, I'll spend $1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're throwing $1,000 of your own money at this year?
I'm not doing 1,000. Because if we're doing 1,000, you're gonna wear some wild shit. If I have $1,000 budget, oh no. I mean, it'll be in my own money. I don't think I'll need to spend 1,000 though. You know?
Yeah. We're not making each other wear shit. It's gonna be. I'm getting torched probably.
You think so?
I don't
Should
know.
we give you a
I
one
need
shot? Should we give you a stroke a hole?
A stroke a hole? That'd make things a lot more interesting for sure. Yeah. All right, we'll figure it out. Send in your submissions for worse things. Please leave a review. And found out again, I know I told you guys before, you have to subscribe. So subscribe to this podcast. Appreciate it if you're still listening. See you on the next one. Hey, one more thing, by the way.